My name is Muhammad Amshi Syamil Basakri. My matrix number is 9250758. I play the role Kenneth in this case.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurjana Aisyah binti Nuruddin. My matric number is 9250750. I play the role as public prosecutor and influencer. Hi, it's me again. Hi, my name is Nurwaida binti Zainal Abidin. My matric number is 9250704. I play the role as witness and victim.
Hi, my name is Raisha Safia binti Abdul Syukur. My matrix number is 9250688. I play the role as the judge and layman.
Hi, my name is Puteri Nurhana binti Effendi Mansura, and my matric number is 9250696. I play the role as a lawyer.
Assalamualaikum class. Waalaikumsalam Miss. Okay class, today we're going to talk about the case of public prosecutor against Kenneth Fook-Mouldy. Okay.
Bombastic side eye, criminal offensive side eye. Do you understand?
Okay class, so we ended here for today, okay?
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Welcome.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone, I am Safia. Welcome back to my channel. Guys, today I want to story about this one interesting case. Absolutely interesting. Imagine that one day you are waiting for a friend at a petrol station and suddenly there's one guy points a shotgun at your face. It's kinda terrifying, right? I know it. This is the case of Kenneth Fook-Mouldy, a case that tested our legal system. If the body moves and murder someone, but the brain is off, is it still considered as murder? Let's rewind to the night of August 22nd, 2000.
Get out of the car, man! Get out of the car!
Sir, please sir, don't shoot. I didn't do anything wrong. Hey, look at that! Sir, please calm down, sir. Please put the weapon down.
Back off, back off. Anyone that comes near, get their head blown off, right?
For the accused, we shall prove that there was
you know what happened?
Young Arif, medical experts have confirmed that the condition of alcohol and hypoglycemia can cause a person to act in a state of automatism. My client was merely a robot that night. His body moved, but his soul was absent.
Young Arif, robots do not threaten witnesses. Robots do not scream stay back. He was conscious, Young Arif. He was conscious and he chose to pull that trigger.
Witness, what did you observe after the shot was fired?
Young Arif, he didn't look like he was in a trance. He looked at me straight in the eye and stayed back. He knew exactly who I was.
The court has deliberated on the arguments from both sides. Regarding the defense of automatism, this court rejects it. The act of threatening witnesses and driving oneself home shows the accused had sufficient physical control. However, the court also finds there is a reasonable doubt regarding the specific intent to kill. Due to the accused's unstable physical condition that night, the conviction under section 302 is quashed. The court substitutes it with homicide, not amounting to murder. You are sentenced to 8 years imprisonment.
Now you get it, right? 8 years in prison. This judge decision upset many people, but we have to look at from legal standpoint. The judge has to look at two fundamental things. What is it? Let's check it out. Like I told you before, there's two fundamental things that judge has to consider about, or we call it as the elements of crime. First is actus reus. Actus reus is the physical act of causing bodily harm or injury to another person. In this case, it's undeniable that Kenneth has pulled the trigger. The physical act is there is he commit an act that caused death to the victim. The second one is mens rea. Mens rea is intention, meaning that the accused meant to hurt someone or knew that what they did would cause harm. This tricky part in this case. The intention must be 100% clear, but because of his health condition, the mens rea become blurry. The accused was charged under section 304B of the Malaysian Penal Code, Act 574. This with culpable homicide not amounting to murder, specifically when an act is done with the knowledge that is likely to cause death, but without the intention to cause death or bodily injury likely to cause death. You guys understand, right? This case teaches us that law doesn't just look at who died. It also look at what was going on inside the perpetrator's head at that moment. Actus reus without mens rea does not equal a complete crime. We cannot say anything because that is justice. Stay informed, stay legal. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and share. See you next time. Bye.
Brother,
Bye.